All right, we're going directly into it tonight. Not even time for my startup screen. It's like we're experiencing some lag, some frame drops. This will be the first time I'm streaming with my daughter back from California, so that could put some additional hit on the network traffic. Just waiting for the game to load up here. Man. Just shut down. I just shut down the Xbox. So we'll see if that helps. I think I need to mess around with my audio filters a little bit. Seems to be picking up quite a bit of the keyboard noises. Do 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 do. Slow, slow, slow. Yeah, I've not had a lot of luck with the audio gate filter. Oops, this one. All right, Dan. Make sure I'm streaming. Survey says I am. Make sure I'm streaming. Hey, I recognize that voice. Okay. So last time we played on here, I ran into the problem. I think it was. I ran into an issue with power. Didn't I? Did I? I may have. So right now we're running off of solar. Or this is charged up anyway. Can't remember quite why I was going this route, but anyway, laying out the blueprint for this is what we did last time. And yeah, we were going to start getting some non-coal-based power. Looking at what we're producing, so we're a little bit over half. Now getting up there to about 2/3, so we definitely need some different power in the mix. If I remember correctly, I don't have the accumulators set up yet. Takes my brain a little bit to catch up on Mondays because I haven't streamed since Friday. So, but I've spent the weekend playing my offline map, so it can get a little confusing. All right. So we need some power plants down here. And I need to go pick up some landfill. Yeah. Just kind of build out this way. Get some power going. Where'd he go? All right. Ah, that's right. I had those set up for auto trash, so it would automatically deliver them. Good thinking, Shawn. Bad remembering, Shawn. Yeah, my offline level or map that I play, I do a lot of experimentation on that one. Playing around with like multi-ore smelters. Not nearly as efficient as a dedicated smelter, but if you've got a couple deposits close to each other. Did I disassemble this? I bet you I did. I know I did. Yeah, because it used to be right down here. So do we have any landfill? Let's see what the robots bring us. I don't see any. Maybe we just make it the old-fashioned way. It's not as efficient. Not that I've ever been a fan of efficiency, right? Probably not going to sneak anything in through there, so let's get a couple of them going here. And we're maxing out. Once we get some landfill, we'll lay some stuff out and get some accumulators laid down. How many did I have? 50, so I've got 115, which isn't a ton. Alrighty, so do this like so. Don't want to wait for them robots. All right, get some landfill. Hey, that's just about perfect. All right. I just had dinner delivered to me. That's pretty fancy. Basically had time to come home, walk around back, check the garden. We've been having problems with the deer eating our plants. And came inside, had a couple handfuls of chips, and yeah, came downstairs and started doing the streaming thing. So that was nice of them to bring me food. Let's give them some more. Why not? Got time to wait around. Landfill 46. To start, oh, we better limit this. Before things get too crazy. Whoa. Couldn't tell if that was on my computer or the TV upstairs, but it was loud. That's interesting. Normally if you hit the Q key, you can pick up whatever item you're hovering over. Apparently that doesn't work for landfill. Whoops, my bad. So, build this stuff out right here. Should have grabbed some more roboports or built some more roboports as well. Too bad you can't just like ghost build those and have them automatically do it. Alright, I need a way to get this power back onto the main grid. So right now it's only powering this. So it's time to clean this stuff up. Let's get rid of that, and these lights. So basically what we want to do, and this should isolate, when this is open and this isn't, this will be really, 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 really ugly. But okay, so we see a ton of solar panels, because in the daytime we're still going to be putting out power. This could be bad though. As you can see, we're not putting out any power here. But it says we're putting out 22 megawatts. So I guess that's alright. At nighttime, this will click over. Man, this is ugly. Okay, so we come from grid, or not grid. What do you call it? What is it called? Coal. So we're coming from coal there, down to here, to the, let's call it utility. This is our utility power, like from Avista or, you know, whoever. This is our green stuff right here that we're charging from here. But I think I just killed my pole. A is greater than 0, A, output signal. We're definitely seeing both sides of it now. So I need to have a power pole here. I'm really gonna have to clean this up. So this copper wire, so we're charging this guy, but we want to connect from him. Can we connect to the input as well? Oh, that's not good. We don't want to do that. Connect from here to there. Can we connect from there to there? Not too far. So okay. So he's charging that, and we want to come to, I want to come to there. Okay. Yeah, this needs to be laid out way better. To there, and then to there. So if it wasn't nighttime, we'd definitely be charging that accumulator. It's probably going to kick over here pretty quick. Yeah. And since we're plugged in everywhere else on this coal, because we're not just feeding the whole place from this one line we're coming in on, we still have taps into the rest of our power infrastructure from the other side of the generator, or the coal plant. So it didn't have to actually wait for this to unlatch. And this guy's also being charged now by this. So I've got to do some work here to isolate this some more, but we'll get it there. For now, though, let's take care of this. You also can't pick this stuff back up. Okay. Okay, that's done. Still need some roboports. Not even close enough in to be able to pick up supplies, so. But we can clear this stuff out. Go grab our blueprint. Should still be able to pick up that iron ore as well. Oh, dang it. Curse you, Aquascum. Yeah, I think that's about one, like the space around the miner. You know what I'm talking about? Is it? I think it is. So yeah, we should be able to pick that up, no problem. Alright. Need roboports. So it is nice to see that it will prefer solar. Whoa, did I just turn that off? No way. No, I did not. Okay, freaked me out. So for our roboports, we need, I should have this memorized by now, 45 reds and some rings. I don't think I've got rings going to a chest, but we'll see. There. Now we got rings going to a chest. Looks like we had some rings stockpiled over there too. I really should just build so that's robots. That's the gray science. He needs a roboport. Let's go see. No, it's not going to be in there. Maybe. High tech. So we don't have purple, blue. We don't have the emitters. That's fine though. This creates roboports, and we can always drop the rest on later. And go nicely right there, I suppose. Give that a minute. Swap these guys out really quick. All right then. So copper and iron plates, steel, red and green circuits, of course. I have to see if I can tweak some of these blueprints. I'm not 100% a fan of how tightly, I mean, a lot of it's me spacing right between the two, but like with 3 here, that makes certain things super fun. Like if this was a double or half belt of copper, half belt of iron, like we're getting ready to do, I would have had to bring the iron out in here and bury it, bring it up that way so I didn't disrupt this path. So yeah, let's see how I'm going to do this. Do I want to put a space in there? Would give me a little bit more, but I think I've got enough room. I can just kind of shift everybody over. Pulled from the 4th there and the 2nd there, so we'll go from the 3rd here. Okay. Except that doesn't really work. So I need to at least do that. Like that. And then that ends up being too close. Come up. Yeah, we're going to do this like that. That. He goes straight through. Which is fine. Maybe can't have him do that. Like this. Like that. Like that. Okay. This one's going to be ugly, so I'm going to end up bringing him like up there and into the side. But I can deal with it. Okay. So here, like that. And this guy pulled off the top there, so let's pull 2, do it off 3. Like that. I know this seems kind of wasteful. Oh, see, that's why I needed to do that. There we go. So that should give us iron and copper on that side. Everybody's happy there. This is steel, which I can bring up right here. 1, 2, 3, so this is going to come out of 4. Yep, and I'll just bring them right up here. Like that. All right. Ah. Whoops. Survey says yes. Okay. So that is that, as they say. If I put this here, yes, they'll all be within the logistics network. Like so. Whoa. Red and green end up being kind of nice because they're close together. Alrighty. So bottom, both of those I pulled off the bottom last time. So what the heck was I thinking? All right. Do, 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 do. Oh, come on. All right, so we will do that and that into that. What? Preposterous. All right, let's get back up here into logistics range. Have them bring us some belts. Another thing I always thought would be kind of cool, excuse me, in this game is if you could transmit power over your belts. Haha. That was almost hilarious. Can't believe I haven't built the piece that builds the lights. Hey, I don't have to build those anymore. I just realized those were there. Roboports. One of these is going to be emitters. Can't remember what the other one is. Which one is it? This one. Purple chest, blue chest, and beacons. So we could do purple, blue, beacon. Forgot about this part. I actually have to place them. I have to place them to do the magic. Beacon, is that right? Apparently I only had one of those. We'll always use them, so let's go ahead and make them. Beacon, blue, purple. Beacon, blue, purple. All right. Do we have purple yet? Blue, red, green, gray. Do not have purple yet. Okay. We'll get purple going eventually. Right now, think we're still up against power issues. Oh my gosh. Run around like crazy. Oh, it's a beautiful thing. So now we can just basically plop down power on demand at the speed of, you know, whatever our robots can do. Hey. Okay. Ah, yes. Landfill. Doink. All right. So yeah, got to get some got to get some accumulators online. The goal is to be able to produce enough solar and solar storage. Curse you, Aquascum, again. Anyway, enough solar and solar storage that I can make it through nighttime without relying on charcoal. Square. Is it too far away? It was. Could have gone in one more. So let's do that. And still need fill for down there, but we'll get some of that shortly. In the meantime, I don't have any power plants on hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got a RoboPort. Got those guys. I used to mess around with grids of alternating solar cell and accumulators, but I really didn't like it. Go away, quit flashing at me. There we go. So go get them. I have 3. No, I didn't have any. I can build. Let's just build one. I still don't think I'm building poles though. What is this little phantom pipe here? It's nothing now. Let's build one more of those. So I'll build this one at an angle here so we can get a full area to build in without having to be too close to this. For laying out the accumulator. And do this the same as the other ones we've done. That. Just to get him out of the way. Too far away, just by one little doinky doink. All right. Power, power, power. All right. So let us not get rid of those. And is that what it's going to do? Yeah, we'll be able to tell in just a minute. Nope. So we need to blacklist them. Oh, let's do that. Make it easy. Trees and rocks only. I can't think. Doink, doink, doink. There. I deleted my RoboPort. You dirty little buggers. Can I do Control Z? There we go. Bring back my RoboPort. And of course, it's probably too far out. So, or is it? Where's my other one? Right here. No, he's still within the delivery range. Don't have enough to build another. Well, that was nice of him. Close enough for government work. Who taught this guy to use a mouse? Do 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 do. And do I want to pack them that tight? The downside to doing them overlapping like that is that I can't get to the middle. Probably do it like this. Maybe not. Because it relies on the power plant being there, which the power plant would be. And I could take out the row and column adjacent to these, so it'd be like a plus sign inside of this big spot. That might work. But I still need to have well, let's see what happens. Just for giggles. Whoops. Where did that guy come from? If I copy this guy, how do I have two of them in there? Oh, I see it. Right there. Because of my copy pasta error. Okay. There. Where am I stuck? There we go. There. There. And there. What time is getting beat? 8:07. A little bit less than an hour left. Come back, you chickens. Yeah, see, that's the only problem there. These outside ones are not within the influence of this. So, what I'll need to do is yoink that out of there and put it right there. Then replace that. Doink, doink. Definitely a lack of lighting in here. Whoa! Spoke too soon, maybe? I was going to say I could get rid of this guy here, but I need that guy in the middle when we first start up, or we won't get juice. But I don't know if we can go a full 2 robo ports with him to get juice, so yeah, definitely not. That's okay though, because we've got this here, And as we line them up, there'll be an adjacent one here. So is that one done? These guys aren't getting power in the middle because there's no power plant. So let's get rid of those. They don't get power either. So there's no... You know what? Doesn't matter. We'll just leave it like that. Is that right? Yep. All right. Let me 3. Come on. Where am I at? There am I at. There. Come on, come on, come on, come on. All right. So be kind of dense, but I think that's all right. You know, I think we're outpacing our demand with solar already. We do not appear to be using any of the power plant, the coal power plant. So it looks like the ATS is unneeded now. Still a cool thing to make though. Fun. In my other offline map, I've got it set up as a isolated power for a coal mining plant. Because I was having problems with it kicking my butt. See, but this is where... Okay, so it is using the accumulators. Barely. This is ramping up and powering it. So if I do truly want to use the accumulators at night, I do need to isolate this. So how are we feeding power? Am I going to shoot myself in the foot by doing this? Any guesses? Doink. Hey, look. All those things quit working. And... doink. And... doink. So... So we're not running off of this now. This is isolated. The only place this runs is to this switch over here. And we should be running off of accumulator charge. Which we are. And solar is ramping back up. Solar is now in the lead, which is good because we're about a little under half of our accumulator charge capacity. Okay, solar's picking up. Accumulators are continuing to drop. We should start seeing them taking charge on here pretty good. There we go. So now solar is providing on-demand power and charging our accumulators, which is good. That saves our coal for other coal-y things. Sounds like bacon. Okay, let's do, we'll do 2 more of these, just for good measure. Okay. Start some research here and see what it does. Something like that. So you can see them ramping up. That's not too bad. Still charging, so that's good. You can see how much power they're soaking just to charge. Let's see if we get to the point where they top out. Then the consumption there, yeah, there they go. They're starting to taper off. Or is that because the sun's going down? I can't tell. It's getting pretty close to full. As it fills up, this should drop off. Yeah, see they're dropping off here. But we're also seeing solar output drop too. All right, here's the test. Will it make it through the night? Cold. It's got one robo port on there, 22 lamps, producing 49.9 kilowatts. So that's all those lamps in there. So you can see it's barely flickering here. Flicker, flicker, flicker. That's fine. See if that one ever shuts. I doubt it will. I don't think we're using anywhere near what we're saving or storing. We might actually get to see it happen. Yep, it's flickering just a little tiny bit. You can see it go flick, 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 flick. Oh, looks like just in time. Here comes the sun. Yeah, so it just barely Which one shows us both? Oh, neither one of them shows us both anymore because I got them disconnected. So it just started to peter out and swap over to the Steam. Let's see what the Steam's putting out right now. Very minimal. So the biggest draw right now is well, accumulators again, so it's charging back up. So let's add another one of these if we can. Get these all flushed out. Nope, we did not. There, that's it. Those 3 panels. That's what made the difference. No, not really. All right. It wouldn't be centered, but that would be a best bet for minimal stuff. But at the same time, yeah, we'll do it right here. Let's go grab this fella. Like so. And it's not the cutest way to do things, but it does work. Can't remember if I've got landfill in a provider chest. I think I do. See if we got any dirt headed our way. Yep. Come on, guys, you can make it. Oh, you slowpokes. Just do it. Oof. It's going to be spitting out some more construction robots here pretty quick. Yeah, it's pretty close. Yeah, once that sun comes up, starts working out pretty nice. Sorry about that. So for anybody hanging out, chat, but hasn't talked, are you guys for or against blueprints when you're playing Factorio? What do you guys prefer when you're playing for yourself? And if you're watching this as video on demand after the fact, just whisper me, or, well, depending on the platform. If you're on Twitch, you can leave me a whisper. If you're on YouTube, leave a comment, let me know. I generally don't like, well, it's not that I don't like blueprints. It's that for me it almost feels like cheating, but I still use them because it's like, it's so much easier to do it this way. Somebody's already thought it out. And if I don't like it, I can always tweak it, make it work the way I want. So yeah, just let me know what you guys think. What's your preference? All right, let's see what we got going on here. Accumulators, solar. That stuff. What am I missing over there? Probably lights, right? Yeah, I'm gonna guess lights. And maybe these combinators. Not worried about the stone furnaces because I've been moving away from those. This guy seems to be going back and forth pretty quick. Is he actually unloading anything? Oh, you know what it is? I'm not able to use the oil fast enough. So it stops and it goes, hey, unload me. Waits for 5 minutes and nothing happens. So it is emptying a little bit. Huh. Maybe it just loads really fast. See, this is a spot where, well, except it's not really smelting. If this was iron and copper or iron and stone or something like that, the setup I've been doing on my other playthrough would work well. I don't even know if we're going to need all of these. Glad I went ahead with solar though, because we're, whoa, totally depleted. What happened? Is it all the robots moving? I bet you that's what did it. These pesky robots drained all the use. Man, this mouse is twitchy. That was really hard to see. I don't know if it was hard to see on the stream, but on the screen it was really hard to see. Okay, so we need to get our, now that I think power is mostly, yeah, while we're waiting for those guys to build that out, we'll go up and see if we can plumb in our what do you call it? Gold science? Yellow science? Take a quick spin here, make sure that we've got all of the inactive ones pulled out. Hey, look at that. We have a miner that's done. Woohoo. Green, red. Blue. All right. So what do we have for purple? Oh yeah. What does Nelos have here? Red, green, science, green, logistics. No. No, that's not it. There we go. Purple. Yeah, I'm gonna have to feed a lot of stuff to that one. Not a huge fan of that. I don't have any of the items that it would need on the bus. So we'll go back to this. Whoa. Loan book. Wow, it's a lot of stuff. See, on my other base, I don't do them this way. I do them that way. And that way I can run all of the science back within the 4 lanes that would be above the belt there at that point. All right. So let them build that out. We might not get to that this time. All right, so that's all. Yep, it's all within the logistics. Construction worker, construction robots anyway. Not that they're not already swamped. Ooh. That's another thing I'm looking forward to here is this right here. Mark II power armor. I just got to that point in my other offline play. It's not based on this map at all. It's a totally different seed and everything. Yeah, I remember how nice it is to have personal roboports and all of that fun stuff. See, we don't have a lot of local storage here for oil. We're almost full there. So yeah, we're not we're not even getting to the point where we can offload a good portion of the oil. Read contents, read contents. Down here, we're not even looking at the amount of Alright, so I can add another tank here without worries about messing up my stuff. Probably be going with a different oil refinery here shortly. Ugh. Thought we were making electric furnaces. All right. Don't really need that. Or that. Gonna need a lot more copper. And for giggles. Yeah, I should probably make some more of these. This will help eat through that copper reserve up there too. So we need 48. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 5, 1, 2, 3. Alright, that should be 48. So without too much stank, should be able to do this. Boink. Fantastic. All right. Then do that. Have to get the logistics area. I hear my dogs upstairs chasing the cats. Now I know what happens when I'm not home. All right. Come down here. All right. It's good to see you. I watched your BSDGuyShawn channel. Sweet. Keep up the great work, smoothing out the Factorio kinks. I'm going to do design for your stream. Awesome. Very cool. Let me read this on a big screen here so I can actually make sure I'm reading. Pro. I'm not sure exactly how to say that. Profsiltiner? Pro FS Iltiner? Profsiltiner 787. Whichever way I'm butchering your name, I apologize for that, but yeah, thanks for the comment. It's one thing I've been wanting to do with my stream, or my stuff, my overlays, is to do some custom work on it. I'm not a professional with Node.js, but I know enough to be dangerous, and HTML5 and CSS, animations, all that fun stuff. I'm hoping to put some more time into doing some of that, potentially hosting it locally on my gaming PC or a local PC here at my place, using Docker containers for my overlays, for the stuff to be just served up from there. I use Stream Elements right now, and I really like it, but if there's a problem with their site, then it can cause a big problem for me because it won't be able to load my profile or my overlays. And I will go look at your website. Yes, and Factorio is probably the best one of the best games of this oversaturated genre. Thankfully, it's not super oversaturated. If I was to try and play something like Fortnite or Overwatch or something like that, those are insane. I keep saying I'm going to get a list of my games out there that I have that I could play, or that I'd be interested in streaming off of my Steam account, but I haven't got them together yet. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow night. I've got some work to do in the garden after work, but yeah, no reason I couldn't put them out there and see if anybody votes on what the next game is. Because right now I stream. I try to stream 3 nights a week on Twitch, but I may also be coming up with some stuff to do on Facebook and or YouTube. Alright, it's not much, but it's using some more. Alright, that's 9. So we'll tie in the rest of this copper, these fractional portions of copper tomorrow. We'll go back in and check in on the accumulators and solar panels and see how that's going. Not tomorrow, I'm sorry, Wednesday. And we'll go from there. And on that note, I'm going to go ahead and close down the stream. Thanks for everybody that watched. Follow and subscribe. Same over on YouTube, Facebook. You can find all my links for my social media there. And we will catch you all later. Good night.